Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how I did these super long ombre twists. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Let's get into the hair. Black part of the twist, I used 1B 24-inch hair pre-separated. For the blonde tips, I switched between this hair in a color 27 and this hair in a color SUNKISS, which has bleach blonde tips. Okay, we'll start at the black base. So holding the extension, it's pre-separated, so I just took one piece and I form a loop and pull my natural hair through. Sorry, I'm showing you in real time just in case a beginner is watching and has absolutely no idea how to twist it. Okay, so after pulling my natural hair through, then I split it into two. Then I combine that part of my natural hair in my right hand with one of the artificial strands, and we're going to braid the base. So we have 3 strands, one with both artificial and natural hair, one with just natural hair, and one with just artificial hair. I braided for a little bit longer than necessary in these clips because this is actually a clip from a different time that I was doing my hair. You only really need to braid down maybe like 3-4 times. I'll stop pretty soon and then I will just twist the hair. So when it's time to twist, I'll take the 3 strands and turn it into just 2. So I'll take these 2 strands and combine them, but I messed up. I'll rectify that in a second. Okay, right here I corrected it. So each strand is just half artificial, half my natural hair. I only have 2 strands and I'm going to twist it. But let's go through it again. Create a loop and then pull your natural hair through that loop. So we're going to split the natural hair in 2 and then combine that with one of the artificial hair strands. And then I'm going to braid at the base. So that right there, it was fast, but I turned the 3 strands into 2 strands. And then I'm just going to twist. Like I said, this is a clip from a different hairstyle, so I actually twisted tighter than what you see there. See, if you look at the black part here, the twists are just a bit tighter. Now for the blonde tips, I switched between using the color 27 hair, the spring twist hair, and the hair that had an ombre effect between, it was like color 27 and bleach blonde, which I don't know the color for. So knowing when to add the blonde is really just trial and error. It depends on how high you wanted the blonde to come up. The mistake I made was not using hair that had black in it. See, the piece I have right now is ombre, but it would have been ideal if it also had a black within that ombre, so it would be a more subtle transition, natural transition from the black part of the braid to the blonde. Whereas my twists are really, it's blunt. It's like straight from black to blonde. So that was my mistake, my bad. This was my first time. It was trial and error. But adding in the blonde, I just wanted to show a close-up so you can see how easy it is. Once you want to add it in, you just align it with where you have the twist, where you stopped the twist, I guess, and you just keep on twisting in the same direction. Now, the whole process was really trial and error. I don't know if I've already said that. Like here you see the twist was too short, so I actually took out some hair, twisted down further, and then added it in to make the twist as long as what I was actually going for. And that was really how the whole process went. A lot of trial and error. So here, as I got closer to the top of my head, I needed even more black. I needed the black to come down even lower. So up until that, like the lower half of my head, I just used one strand of that black outre hair and it went down far enough. but once I got closer to the top, I had to start adding in black hair to extend it down further. So that's what that small black piece that you saw me add in was. And now I'm trying to find a proper sized blonde piece to use to end the twist. Again, it was trial and error knowing what length and what thickness. One issue I had was it randomly becoming thick again when I added in the blonde. You don't want that to happen. You want the size to maintain once you add in the blonde, so it's not so detectable, even though again mine was really blunt because I didn't use ombre hair. So that is how I did the full head. Okay, there's the finished product, and I'm just going to show you some styles now. It was a little heavy. I did 47 twists total. I think it was so heavy because it was so long, because it's the normal number of twists that I do. I would say the hair itself usually isn't heavy. I think it's because of the length. I should have reduced the number of twists that I did. You can see together in a ponytail, I can't even grab my hand around all the hair. Okay, so random mornings, I just decided to record how I was wearing my hair for that day, so that's what these following clips are. Here I wanted to wear my hair down, but I don't like hair in my face, so I'm trying to show that I just braided some of it back so it wouldn't fall on my face. Here we have it in a ponytail. Because the hair is so long, you can hardly even tell, but it's in a ponytail. I got it up somehow, and it was about 3 weeks old at this point. Every morning I used Oyen Greg juice to stay moisturized. I just sprayed it at the roots of each twist. Oh, working out, because the hair was so full, I couldn't fit it all in one bun. It was just too big. So I did 2 buns, one low, one high. So that way it would be tight enough and I could jump around and exercise without it falling down. Showering with the hair, usually I showered after working out, so my hair was the same way it was for my workout. But when I didn't work out, then I would put it in a ponytail and then just try and fold the lower half of the ponytail in half, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't use a shower cap, so I just needed to get the hair to not touch my back. So I folded it in half, and it pretty much looks the same as the workout style, just that it's easier to do it this way than to make the 2 buns. And lastly, some twists did unravel a bit, but it was really easy to just retwist them and they would stay. I didn't really have too much of a problem with unraveling. All right, that's all I got. Holla.